Hi guys, this is Denise with Simply Love Soaps, and today I am going to show you how I make my calendula salve. It's very simple. All you need is 10.7 ounces of infused calendula oil. Mine is with olive oil, 0.45 ounces of shea butter, 4 ounces of beeswax, 1.75 ounces of coconut oil, and then to the side I have kaolin clay, which is a half an ounce. I have 1 ounce of my honey, which this is a local honey that I use. I have 1 dropper full of my vitamin E oil. And then I also, because my husband and son, when they wash their hands, they do not dry off, they air dry. I use 1% of Germal Plus, just simply because they'll go in with wet hands, and you know, I'm just trying to keep anything funny to happen. So I'm going to take and put this on the stove, melt it down, and I will be back. See you soon. Hi guys, we're back. I have cooled this down to 180 degrees so I can add my powders. Let me move my stick out of the way. I can add my kaolin clay. I'm going to stir that in pretty good. Oops. I've already got my containers prepped, and all I do for those is I wipe them out with a paper towel, then I spray them down really good and let them air dry with 91% alcohol. I like to stir in the kaolin clay a little earlier before I add my preservative and stuff, because I like to cool that down to 120 degrees. And I'm not sure if I mentioned the essential oils I'm using. I'm using sweet orange, lemon, lavender, and eucalyptus. I'm just stirring this in real good. If you guys like this video, I will show you guys how I make my black drawing salve. It's also known as the Amish black salve, and I'll show you guys how I make that. Just waiting for this to cool down. Just stirring it so it cools down a little faster. It's pretty cool in the room, so it's going to cool down pretty quick. And before I dispense this, I need to put my gloves on. Let me put some gloves on while I'm thinking about it. I normally already have them out. It's just one of those rainy, dreary days, and I just don't think my mind's gonna work right today. Just gonna stir and stir. It's almost cooled down. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. It's a beautiful weekend here. Other than it being rainy, just kind of a slow day, and I just watched some YouTube videos and caught up on some paperwork. All that good stuff. just been lazy. It's not often I get a lazy day, so I figured I'd better get up and do just a little bit of work. But to me, this really isn't work, so just stirring to cool it down. There we go. Okay, we are going to add in the preservative, the vitamin E, and the honey, and the essentials. And normally, like for regular customers, I don't add in a preservative, but because I'm making some for us here, I'm adding the preservative in because my guys, they just don't know how to dry their hands. And I hate for anything to grow a bacteria because they went in with wet hands. Just stir this pretty good. Stir, stir, stir. And because I cannot pour without spilling, I use these really big, they are like feeding tube syringes. My dad had some when he was sick, so I just take the ones that we didn't use and I use them for like lip balm, salves, that kind of thing, because I cannot pour without spilling. I like to try to get my containers pretty full. I know it's probably faster by pouring it, but I will literally have this stuff all over the place. I usually put more than 1 ounce in. I just usually fill it up to the top. So it's probably about 1.5 ounces, give or take a little bit. And there we go, guys. It's squeaking. Just try and top these off. And then I'm going to take the rest and fill in my container. So guys, I won't torture you guys with that, but we're going to just let these cool down. And once they cool down, I will put the tops on them and label them, all that good stuff. So thank you for watching and God bless.